What if I told you that the secret to wealth is as close as your nightly rest? What if the riches you seek are not out of your reach, but waiting for you to claim them in the stillness of the night? Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could change the way you see both money and your dreams forever. Wealth begins in the mind. From the moment we wake up in the morning to the moment we close our eyes at night, our thoughts create the reality we live in. The way we think about money, abundance, and prosperity determines the flow of wealth in our lives. If you constantly think about how little you have, if you focus on the limitations and obstacles, those very thoughts shape your experience. You see, the universe works on the energy of thought. The more you think about lack, the more lack you will experience. But the good news is that the reverse is equally true. The more you think about abundance, the more abundance you will attract. Your thoughts are powerful. They create your world, your financial reality, and everything in between. It's easy to fall into a mindset of scarcity. The world tells you that there's never enough, that success is reserved for a select few, that you have to work harder, sacrifice more, and fight to climb the ladder of success. But this is a lie. It's a belief that has been deeply ingrained in society for centuries. We've been taught to work for our money, to struggle to achieve, to toil for every dollar. But this way of thinking is outdated, and it only keeps us trapped in a cycle of stress and lack. What if, instead of working harder, you could work smarter? What if you could shift your mindset to one of abundance and allow wealth to flow effortlessly into your life? What if you could train your mind to expect success, to visualize your financial goals as already achieved, and to trust that the universe is always conspiring to bring you exactly what you need? This is where meditation comes in. Meditation is not just about sitting in silence. It is about changing the way you think and feel, retraining your mind to focus on prosperity instead of poverty, on abundance instead of lack. You may be wondering, how does meditation work in this context? When you meditate, you quiet your mind, allowing your thoughts to settle and creating a space for clarity and focus. It is in this space that you can begin to consciously redirect your thoughts toward wealth and prosperity. Instead of being consumed by worries about bills, debts, and financial insecurity, you can choose to focus on the abundance that is already present in your life. Meditation helps you to connect with the universal flow of energy, the same energy that creates wealth, success, and opportunities. In order to change your relationship with money, you must first change your thoughts about it. If you view money as something scarce, something that is difficult to come by, or something that only a few people are worthy of, you will continue to attract more of that energy. On the other hand, if you begin to see money as a natural, abundant resource, if you believe that wealth is your divine birthright, you will begin to notice the opportunities around you that can lead to financial growth. Your thoughts shape your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your reality. It's not enough to simply think positive thoughts about money. You must believe in your worthiness to receive it. Often, we block the flow of abundance in our lives because deep down, we don't feel worthy of wealth. We may have grown up with the belief that money is evil, or that only greedy people accumulate wealth, or that we don't deserve to be financially free. These limiting beliefs must be released in order to make room for prosperity. Meditation allows you to uncover these hidden beliefs, to bring them to the surface, and to replace them with empowering thoughts that align with your desires for abundance. The mind is a powerful tool, but it needs to be trained. Just like you would train your body to become stronger, you must train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your life, especially your financial situation. Meditation helps you to redirect your thoughts from worry and fear to hope and trust. It allows you to connect with a higher state of consciousness, where your thoughts are not ruled by the fear of lack, but by the belief in the limitless potential that exists for you. As you meditate, focus on cultivating thoughts of wealth. Visualize money flowing into your life effortlessly. See yourself achieving your financial goals, whether it's owning your dream home, paying off your debts, or traveling the world without financial constraints. The more vividly you can imagine these experiences, the more you align your energy with the vibration of abundance. The universe responds to the frequency of your thoughts, and when you consistently focus on prosperity, the universe has no choice but to deliver it. In addition to visualization, affirmations are a powerful tool for reprogramming your subconscious mind. While you meditate, repeat positive affirmations such as, "I am worthy of wealth," "Money flows easily to me," and "Abundance is my natural state." As you speak these words, feel them resonate within you. Don't just say them mechanically. Feel them with every fiber of your being. The emotions you attach to your thoughts amplify their power. When you combine focused thought with emotion, you create a potent force that attracts wealth. One of the most important aspects of meditation for wealth is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is a magnetic force that draws more of what you are grateful for into your life. When you are grateful for the wealth you currently have, you create the energetic space for more to flow to you. Take a moment each day, especially during your meditation practice, to reflect on the abundance that already exists in your life. It could be the roof over your head, the food on your table, the relationships you cherish, or the opportunities you've been given. The more grateful you are, the more you will receive. Wealth is not just about money. It's about abundance in all areas of life. When you focus on the abundance that already exists around you, whether it's in your health, relationships, or personal growth, you send out a signal to the universe that you are open to receiving more. Abundance is a mindset, and once you adopt this mindset, you will begin to see it reflected in every area of your life, especially your finances. Meditation also helps you to trust the process. Many people struggle with impatience when it comes to attracting wealth. They want results immediately, and when they don't see instant results, they become discouraged. But wealth, like anything else, takes time to manifest. Trust that the universe is always working behind the scenes to bring you what you need. Trust that your meditation practice is laying the groundwork for your financial success. When you meditate, you are planting seeds in your subconscious mind. These seeds will grow and flourish in their own time, and when the time is right, they will manifest in your reality. The beauty of meditation is that it doesn't require effort or struggle. All you need to do is show up, be still, and allow your mind to focus on what you desire. Wealth, abundance, and prosperity are natural byproducts of this practice. When you train your mind to expect abundance, you will begin to notice opportunities and synchronicities that you might have previously overlooked. These opportunities are the universe's way of showing you that you are on the right path. As you continue to meditate, your mind will naturally begin to seek out ways to increase your wealth. Your intuition will become stronger, and you will start to see new ideas and solutions that can lead to financial growth. These moments of insight are not random. They are the result of the work you've done in quieting your mind and aligning your thoughts with prosperity. Trust your intuition, follow the guidance that comes to you, and take inspired action toward your financial goals. Remember, wealth begins in the mind. Your thoughts shape your reality, and when you consistently focus on abundance, you will begin to attract wealth in all its forms. Meditation is the key to unlocking this abundance. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about aligning your thoughts with the infinite potential that exists within you. When you do this, you will experience the effortless flow of wealth into your life. Meditation is the pathway through which you tap into the deeper, unlimited source of abundance. When you sit in stillness, it is as though you are aligning yourself with the very force that drives the universe. This force, which many call the flow of energy or universal consciousness, is constantly moving and expanding, but it is up to us whether we choose to align with it. When we meditate, we are not simply quieting our minds, we are tuning into this abundant source that is ever present and infinite. By doing so, we allow ourselves to receive what is already available: wealth, success, happiness, love, all of it. Too often, we mistakenly believe that wealth is something we have to go out and get, that it is separate from us, something external that we have to chase. The truth is, wealth is already within you. It is part of the natural flow of energy that surrounds us all. When you meditate, you create the space to connect with that energy. You move beyond the limited thoughts and beliefs that tell you wealth is hard to attain, and you enter a state of flow where abundance naturally finds its way to you. Wealth, when seen through the lens of the universe, is not a limited resource. It is an unlimited flow that is available to everyone, but only to those who are willing to receive it. Many people block this flow without even realizing it. We all have beliefs, consciously or unconsciously, that influence how we relate to money and abundance. Some of us may have grown up in environments where money was scarce, or we may have been taught that wealth is reserved for the lucky few, the privileged ones. These beliefs can form deep, rooted ideas that we carry with us throughout our lives, and they limit the flow of abundance into our lives, because the universe reflects back to us what we believe to be true. If you believe that wealth is hard to come by, that it's something you have to fight for, or that it is out of reach, then that is exactly what you will experience. Meditation, however, can help to break down these limiting beliefs. It allows you to access your subconscious mind, where these beliefs are stored. Through meditation, you can begin to confront and reframe these old beliefs, replacing them with new ones that align with your desires for wealth and prosperity. This is the power of the subconscious mind. It holds the key to your reality, and meditation is the gateway that allows you to access it. Through regular meditation practice, you can begin to shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. It is in these moments of stillness that you can begin to see the truth. That wealth is not something outside of you, but something that flows from within. Meditation allows you to release the fear of lack, and in its place, you begin to feel the presence of abundance. You start to realize that everything you need is already here. You are not waiting for wealth to come to you. It is already present, and by aligning yourself with it, you open the door to receive. Meditation also helps you to become aware of your thoughts and emotions. Sometimes, we may find ourselves thinking about money in ways that don't serve us. We may worry about not having enough, or feel anxious about our financial situation. These emotions and thoughts only perpetuate the cycle of lack. Through meditation, you become more aware of these negative thought patterns and can begin to replace them with positive, empowering ones. You can choose to think about money in a way that reflects abundance. Instead of worrying about how to make ends meet, you can start to visualize wealth flowing freely to you. You can see yourself enjoying the benefits of financial freedom, living in a state of abundance, and feeling the joy that comes with knowing that wealth is a natural part of your life. Another important aspect of meditation is the ability to detach from the outcome. Often, we become so fixated on how we will achieve our financial goals that we get caught in a state of impatience and frustration. We want things to happen now, and when they don't, we begin to feel discouraged. Meditation teaches us to let go of this attachment to the outcome. It teaches us to trust that the universe is always working on our behalf, even when we can't see it. By releasing our need for control, we create space for the universe to work its magic. When we meditate, we are affirming our trust in the process, knowing that what is meant for us will come to us at the right time. One of the key benefits of meditation is its ability to enhance our intuition. When we meditate, we quiet the noise of the world and tune in to our inner guidance. This heightened intuition helps us make better decisions, especially when it comes to money and investments. We become more in tune with the opportunities around us, and we start to see things that we may have previously overlooked. Whether it's a business idea, an investment opportunity, or a career path, our intuition will guide us toward the right choices that align with our desire for financial growth. Meditation helps us to trust these intuitive insights, knowing that they are divinely inspired and will lead us to abundance. Furthermore, meditation is not just about receiving wealth, it is also about being a good steward of it. Once we begin to attract wealth into our lives, it is important that we use it wisely. Meditation helps us cultivate gratitude, which is one of the most powerful forces for attracting even more abundance. When we are grateful for the wealth we have, no matter how big or small, we are sending out a powerful signal to the universe that we are ready to receive more. Gratitude creates a positive feedback loop where the more grateful we are, the more we attract. Through meditation, we can deepen our sense of gratitude and develop a healthy relationship with money that allows us to not only receive, but also share and give freely. As you begin to meditate on wealth, you will notice that opportunities start to open up for you in ways you never expected. You will begin to meet people who can help you on your financial journey, and you may discover new sources of income or unexpected windfalls. This is not by chance. This is the power of meditation at work. When you align your thoughts with abundance, the universe will respond by bringing opportunities into your life that are in alignment with your desires. But it is up to you to take action when these opportunities arise. Meditation opens the door, but it is your willingness to step through it that will make all the difference. Meditation also teaches us to be patient. Wealth does not manifest overnight, but through consistent, focused effort. It is easy to become disheartened when we don't see immediate results, but meditation teaches us to trust the process and remain steadfast in our belief that wealth is on its way. By staying calm and centered, we become more attuned to the subtle signs and synchronicities that guide us toward prosperity. The more we meditate, the more we are able to stay focused on our goals, without becoming distracted by the ups and downs of life. As you continue your meditation practice, you will find that the flow of abundance becomes easier to access. It is as though you are opening up a channel through which wealth can flow freely into your life. This channel becomes stronger with each meditation session, and over time, you begin to notice that your financial situation improves. You will have more opportunities, more clarity, and more confidence in your ability to create the life you desire. Wealth is not something to chase. It is something to receive, and through meditation, you can open yourself to receiving all the abundance that is already waiting for you. Meditation is a practice that cultivates prosperity by aligning your inner world with the outer abundance that surrounds you. The world we live in is filled with opportunities, resources, and wealth, but often, we are too caught up in our thoughts and emotions to recognize them. Our minds are filled with distractions, doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs that block the flow of wealth into our lives. Meditation helps to quiet these distractions and brings us into alignment with the flow of prosperity, creating a direct channel through which wealth can enter our lives with ease. At its core, meditation is about quieting the mind and focusing on the present moment. This stillness allows us to see clearly and tap into the limitless energy of the universe. When we meditate, we are not just focusing on our breath or repeating affirmations. We are aligning ourselves with the higher energies of the universe that support abundance and success. In this space of alignment, we connect with the source of all wealth and prosperity, recognizing that it is already here, available to us at all times. The first step in cultivating prosperity through meditation is releasing the belief that wealth is something separate from us. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that wealth is something that must be earned, that it requires hard work and sacrifice, or that it is only available to a select few. This belief is rooted in scarcity, the idea that there is not enough to go around. It is a belief that creates fear and limits our potential. Meditation helps to release this fear and allows us to see the truth, that wealth is a natural part of the universe, available to everyone who is willing to accept it. The universe is abundant, and there is more than enough for everyone. When we meditate, we open ourselves to this abundance and become willing to receive it. Meditation also helps us to clear the mental clutter that blocks the flow of prosperity. Often, our minds are filled with worries, doubts, and negative thoughts about money. We worry about not having enough, about struggling to make ends meet, or about the uncertainty of our financial future. These thoughts create a vibration of lack, and the universe responds by bringing more lack into our lives. Through meditation, we can clear these negative thoughts and replace them with thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and faith. When we focus on what we already have, rather than what we lack, we begin to attract more of the same. Gratitude is a powerful force for abundance, and meditation helps us to cultivate it. During meditation, you can focus on visualizing your financial goals. Visualization is a key component of meditation because it allows us to create a clear image of the wealth and success we desire. The more vividly we can imagine our goals, the more real they become in our minds. When we visualize our goals, we align our thoughts and emotions with them, and the universe responds by bringing opportunities, people, and resources into our lives that are in alignment with those goals. Visualization helps to strengthen our belief in the possibility of achieving our desires, and it also reinforces the feeling of already having what we want. By imagining ourselves living in abundance, we start to feel the emotions associated with wealth, such as gratitude, joy, and peace. These emotions are magnetic and attract more of the same energy into our lives. One of the most powerful aspects of meditation is its ability to reprogram our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is the part of us that holds our deepest beliefs, patterns, and habits. These beliefs often dictate the way we approach money and success. If we have deep-seated beliefs that money is hard to come by, or that we are not worthy of wealth, these beliefs will continue to shape our financial reality. Through meditation, we can access the subconscious mind and begin to reprogram it with positive, empowering beliefs about money and abundance. We can replace old beliefs of lack with new beliefs of abundance and prosperity. This reprogramming process takes time and consistent effort, but with regular meditation, we can shift our mindset from one of scarcity to one of limitless possibility. Another important aspect of meditation is the practice of surrender. Many of us try to control every aspect of our lives, especially when it comes to money. We try to plan, strategize, and force things to happen. This need for control creates resistance, which blocks the flow of abundance. Meditation teaches us to surrender control and trust in the process. When we meditate, we let go of our need to dictate every outcome and allow the universe to bring us what is best for us. We trust that the opportunities, people, and circumstances we need will show up at the right time, in the right way. Surrendering does not mean giving up or being passive. It means trusting the process and allowing ourselves to be guided by intuition, inspiration, and synchronicity. Meditation also helps us to connect with our higher selves, the part of us that is in tune with the divine flow of abundance. When we meditate, we move beyond the surface level of our thoughts and emotions and connect with the deeper, wiser part of ourselves that knows what is best for us. This connection to our higher selves is essential for attracting wealth because it helps us make decisions that are in alignment with our highest good. Our higher selves have access to the infinite wisdom of the universe and can guide us toward the best opportunities for growth and prosperity. By meditating regularly, we strengthen our connection to this higher guidance, which helps us make choices that support our financial goals. As we meditate, we also become more aware of the energy we are putting out into the world. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, meaning that the energy we send out is what we attract back into our lives. If we are constantly thinking about lack, worry, or fear, we will attract more of those experiences. But if we focus on abundance, gratitude, and faith, we will attract more opportunities, wealth, and success. Meditation helps us become more mindful of our thoughts and energy, and it allows us to consciously shift our vibration to one of abundance. By meditating regularly, we begin to naturally radiate the energy of prosperity, and the universe responds by bringing more wealth into our lives. One of the greatest benefits of meditation is that it allows us to be present in the moment. Often, we are so focused on the past or the future that we forget to appreciate the present. We are constantly thinking about what we don't have or what we want to achieve. Meditation helps us to quiet these thoughts and brings us back to the present moment. In the present, we can recognize the abundance that already exists in our lives. We can see the opportunities that are right in front of us, waiting to be seized. When we are present, We are more open to the flow of wealth and more receptive to the guidance of the universe. Meditation helps us to stay grounded in the present and to recognize the abundance that is always available to us. Lastly, meditation helps us to develop patience. Wealth does not appear overnight, and sometimes the process of manifestation takes time. Meditation teaches us to be patient and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. When we meditate, we allow ourselves to be in the flow of time, rather than rushing toward a specific outcome. We learn to appreciate the journey, knowing that each step we take brings us closer to our goals. Through patience and persistence, we create the space for wealth to enter our lives. Meditation helps us to trust that the universe is always working on our behalf, even when we don't see immediate results. Meditation, when practiced consistently, can be a powerful tool for attracting wealth. It helps us to align our thoughts and emotions with abundance, clear limiting beliefs, visualize our financial goals, and trust in the process. Through meditation, we can open ourselves to the flow of wealth that is already available to us, allowing us to live a life of abundance and prosperity. One of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, aspects of attracting prosperity is the practice of relaxation. In a world that constantly promotes hustle, constant activity, and go mentalities, we've forgotten that true abundance comes from a place of calm, stillness, and ease. While many believe that to attract wealth, we must work ourselves into exhaustion, the opposite is true. In fact, the more relaxed we are, the more open we become to receiving the flow of abundance that is constantly available to us. Meditation is the tool that allows us to relax, let go of tension, and open ourselves to the wealth that is rightfully ours. When we are stressed or anxious about money, we put ourselves into a state of resistance. Fear, doubt, and worry about our financial future create blocks in our energy, preventing wealth from flowing freely into our lives. Relaxation is the antidote to these blocks. When we relax, we allow our energy to become aligned with the universal flow of prosperity. Meditation helps us to release the tension and anxiety that we often carry about money, allowing us to feel more at ease, more trusting, and more receptive to the abundance around us. Relaxation is not just about resting the body, it's about calming the mind as well. Our minds are often filled with endless thoughts, worries, and concerns, especially when it comes to money. We think about how we will pay our bills, whether we will have enough for the future, or whether we're making the right decisions. These thoughts are rooted in fear and scarcity, and they only serve to attract more of the same. Meditation helps us quiet the mind and release these negative, fear-based thoughts. As we relax into the practice, we let go of the constant chatter that keeps us trapped in a state of stress. We move beyond the limitations of the mind and open ourselves to a higher state of consciousness, one that is in alignment with the flow of abundance. When we meditate, we allow ourselves to sink into a state of deep relaxation where the mind and body are no longer at odds. This state of relaxation is the gateway to receiving. In this space, we stop forcing struggling or trying to control the outcome of our financial situation. Instead, we trust that wealth will come to us effortlessly when the time is right. This trust in the natural flow of abundance is what attracts wealth. When we are relaxed, we are not resisting or pushing against what we want. We are simply allowing it to come to us. Relaxation is a form of surrender, a letting go of the need to control every aspect of our financial journey, and instead, allowing ourselves to be guided by the universal flow of prosperity. The connection between relaxation and wealth is simple yet profound. The more relaxed we are, the more we are able to see opportunities that we might have otherwise missed. Stress and worry cloud our judgment, making it difficult to see the wealth that is right in front of us. But when we relax and clear our minds, we become more open to new possibilities. We notice opportunities that align with our financial goals, and we are more confident in our ability to act on them. Whether it's a new business idea, an investment opportunity, or a chance to create multiple streams of income, relaxation allows us to be open and receptive to the opportunities that will bring us financial prosperity. Another important aspect of relaxation is the ability to feel at peace with the present moment. So often, we are caught up in the "I need more" mindset, constantly striving for the next level of success or chasing after more money. This constant desire for more creates dissatisfaction, and dissatisfaction leads to resistance. The more we focus on what we don't have, the more we attract lack into our lives. However, relaxation allows us to shift our focus to gratitude for what we already have. When we meditate and relax, we can take a step back and recognize the abundance that already exists in our lives. We begin to feel thankful for what we have in the present moment, whether it's the income we already earn, the opportunities we've had, or the lessons we've learned along the way. Gratitude is a powerful tool for attracting more of what we want, and relaxation is the key to cultivating this sense of gratitude. When we relax, we can fully appreciate the abundance that already exists around us, which opens the door for even more abundance to flow into our lives. Relaxation also helps us to build resilience in the face of financial challenges. Life has its ups and downs, and there will be times when our financial situation may not be as stable as we would like. When we are in a state of relaxation, we can face these challenges with a calm mind and a steady heart. Stress and panic only make things worse, clouding our judgment and making it harder to think clearly. But when we are relaxed, we can approach difficult situations with clarity and confidence. We trust that we will find a solution, and we remain open to the possibilities that will bring us back into a state of financial stability. Meditation helps us to cultivate this resilience by teaching us to remain calm in the face of adversity, knowing that the universe always provides exactly what we need at the right time. Relaxation is also the key to overcoming the feeling of lack that many of us experience when it comes to money. When we are constantly thinking about what we don't have, we send out a vibration of scarcity into the universe. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, meaning that when we focus on lack, we attract more lack into our lives. However, when we meditate and relax, we shift our energy to a state of abundance. We begin to feel at peace with what we have, and this feeling of peace sends out a vibration of abundance to the universe. As a result, we attract more wealth and prosperity into our lives. Relaxation, in this sense, is a tool for attracting abundance because it helps us to align our energy with the energy of prosperity. The power of relaxation in attracting wealth is not limited to the moments we spend in meditation. When we cultivate relaxation through meditation, it begins to spill over into all areas of our lives. As we become more relaxed, we approach our work, our relationships, and our finances with a sense of ease. We stop forcing things to happen, and we begin to trust in the natural flow of life. We allow ourselves to be guided by our intuition and the signs that the universe sends our way. In this state of relaxed openness, we become magnetic to abundance. Wealth is drawn to us effortlessly because we are no longer resisting its arrival. We are in perfect alignment with the flow of prosperity. The key to attracting wealth through relaxation is consistency. Meditation is not a one-time fix. It is a practice that requires commitment and dedication. The more consistently we meditate and relax, the more we reprogram our minds to be open to abundance. Over time, the practice of relaxation becomes second nature. We learn to remain calm and centered in the face of financial challenges, and we begin to attract more wealth into our lives with ease. By making relaxation a daily practice, we align ourselves with the natural flow of abundance, and in doing so, we allow prosperity to flow effortlessly into our lives. We all know the power of the mind, but often we overlook how much power lies in the space between our waking thoughts and our deepest, most subconscious beliefs. One of the most transformative things we can do is create a ritual before sleep, particularly when it comes to manifesting the wealth we desire. The space before sleep is magical. This time is often when our subconscious mind is most open, receptive, and active. It is during these moments that we can lay the foundation for manifesting our desires, including wealth and prosperity. A nighttime meditation ritual, when done with intention and consistency, can be the key to unlocking financial success. Right before sleep, is the most powerful time to meditate because the mind is transitioning from the conscious state of the day to the subconscious state of rest. This transition period is where the magic happens. In this space, we are less influenced by the external world, and our conscious mind has fewer distractions. The door to our subconscious opens, and this is where we have the greatest ability to plant seeds for the wealth we wish to attract. These seeds will then grow while we sleep, continuing to influence our mindset and our energy, helping to bring us closer to financial abundance. Before diving into your nighttime meditation, it's essential to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. Let go of the stresses and worries of the day. You've made it through the challenges of your waking hours, and now it's time to relax, to release, and to trust. The energy you bring into your meditation is important, as it will set the tone for the entire session. Approach it with a sense of calm and peacefulness. Breathe deeply and slowly, allowing your body to release any tension. Let the worries and anxieties of your day melt away. This ritual is not about forcing things to happen or about rushing toward results. It's about allowing yourself to relax and align with the energy of abundance. Now, as you start your meditation, focus on visualizing the wealth you want to attract into your life. Begin by imagining yourself in your ideal financial situation. Visualize your bank account balance growing, your debts being paid off, or whatever financial goal you've set for yourself. See the money flowing into your life effortlessly, just like the breath flowing in and out of your body. Picture the opportunities that will lead you to wealth. Whether it's a promotion, a new business venture, or a creative idea that turns into a source of income, see yourself receiving these opportunities with gratitude and ease. Don't just imagine these situations in a vague, abstract way. Feel them. Feel the excitement and gratitude as if you've already received what you desire. This sense of gratitude, combined with the vivid visualization, sends out a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive wealth. The key to a successful nighttime ritual is to go beyond just visualizing. It's not enough to simply see the money, you must feel it. Imagine yourself surrounded by abundance. Feel the emotions of being financially free, freedom, joy, peace, and security. The emotions you associate with wealth are just as important as the images you create. They help to solidify the belief in your subconscious mind that wealth is already yours. This emotional connection to the visualization strengthens the manifestation process. The more real the feeling, the more magnetic it becomes. In addition to visualization, a crucial part of this nighttime meditation ritual is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are statements that directly influence your subconscious mind. These are not just empty words, they are powerful tools to rewire your brain and align your thoughts with the energy of abundance. As you enter the deep relaxation of meditation, silently repeat affirmations that affirm your worthiness of wealth and prosperity. Examples could include, I am deserving of unlimited wealth. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. Or, I am financially free, and I am grateful for the abundance in my life. Speak these words with full belief and emotion. Feel the truth of these affirmations as if they have already manifested in your life. The more you repeat these words and truly feel their meaning, the more they will begin to influence your reality. Over time, these affirmations will shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Another vital part of the nighttime ritual is surrendering. Often, we hold on tightly to our desires and expect immediate results. This need for control creates resistance, which blocks the flow of abundance. Meditation is a practice of releasing that control, of surrendering to the natural flow of life and trusting that the universe will bring you what you need at the perfect time. As you meditate before sleep, let go of any attachment to how or when your wealth will come to you. Simply trust that it is already on its way. Let go of the fear that it might not happen and replace it with the certainty that it is happening right now. This trust and surrender create an energetic space for wealth to flow to you effortlessly. While you relax into your meditation, it's also important to focus on gratitude for the abundance you already have in your life. Too often, we focus on what we don't have, which only attracts more of the same. However, gratitude shifts our focus to what we do have, raising our vibration and allowing us to attract more abundance. Think about all the blessings in your life, your health, your relationships, your talents, and even the little things that bring you joy. Be thankful for everything, knowing that the more gratitude you express, the more the universe will bring into your life. As you express gratitude during your meditation, feel it deeply in your heart and let this gratitude expand. It's a magnetic force that attracts more of the same energy, including wealth. This nighttime ritual is not about forcing things to happen or trying to rush the process. It's about creating the space for wealth to enter your life naturally and effortlessly. By meditating before sleep, you are planting the seeds for prosperity that will continue to grow while you rest. The subconscious mind is most receptive during sleep, so the thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations you plant in your mind before bedtime are absorbed more deeply and are more likely to manifest. You are programming your mind to expect abundance, and the universe will respond by delivering it to you. Throughout this process, patience and consistency are key. Manifestation is not always immediate, and it may take time for the energy you've put into your nighttime rituals to show up in your physical reality. Trust the process and remain patient. If you stay consistent with your meditation practice, you will begin to see the results in ways big and small. Wealth and opportunities will begin to flow into your life, often in unexpected ways. Stay open to the guidance and opportunities that arise, knowing that your nightly meditation practice is working to align your energy with the abundance you desire. Lastly, remember that this ritual is not just about attracting wealth. It's about cultivating a mindset of abundance that influences every aspect of your life. As you continue this nightly ritual, you'll find that wealth is not the only thing you attract. You'll start to notice more opportunities, more success in your work, and more positive relationships. The practice of meditation opens you to all forms of abundance, not just financial, but in health, love, and personal growth. The universe's abundance is limitless, and by using your nightly meditation ritual, you open yourself up to all of it. A simple nightly ritual of meditation, visualization, affirmation, and gratitude can profoundly impact your ability to attract wealth. It is a practice of aligning your energy with abundance, of trusting in the process, and of creating the space for wealth to flow naturally into your life. The true magic of manifesting wealth lies not in the immediate pursuit of money, but in the belief that wealth is already flowing into your life. This is where the power of meditation plays a crucial role in not only manifesting financial abundance, but also in understanding how to recognize and receive the wealth that is meant for you. The act of awakening to abundance is a process that takes time and dedication, and it starts from within. Meditation, when practiced with intention and consistency, can open doors to wealth in ways that may initially seem subtle but, over time, become more profound and tangible. As you meditate, you begin to tune your energy into the frequency of abundance, which creates a deep sense of trust and awareness. The awareness of how your thoughts and feelings influence your financial reality is one of the most powerful tools for transformation. The mind, when left unchecked, often runs on autopilot, repeating limiting beliefs and self-doubt. These negative thoughts prevent wealth from flowing freely because they are aligned with a scarcity mindset. Scarcity, in its essence, is the belief that there is not enough to go around, that the universe has limited resources, and that wealth is for a select few. This mindset is deeply ingrained in society and has been passed down through generations. However, the truth is that the universe is abundant, and wealth is available to everyone who is open to receiving it. Meditation helps you to shift from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance. Through consistent practice, you begin to focus on the positive aspects of your financial situation, no matter how small they may seem. The more you focus on abundance, the more you attract. This shift in mindset is not immediate, but through daily meditation, you start to notice the changes in your thoughts and beliefs. You become more confident in your ability to manifest wealth, and your actions start aligning with your new mindset. This process is not about instant gratification or a quick fix. It is about cultivating a deep sense of awareness and faith in the natural flow of abundance. As you begin your meditation practice, you start to visualize the wealth you desire. This visualization is not just about imagining piles of money or material possessions. It's about connecting with the emotional experience of having abundance in your life. Visualize yourself living the life you've always dreamed of, living in your dream house, traveling the world without financial limitations, enjoying the freedom that comes with financial security. Feel the emotions that come with these experiences: gratitude, joy, peace, and excitement. When you attach real emotions to your visualizations, they become more powerful and effective because the universe responds to your energy, and the energy you send out is the energy you attract. While visualization is a key part of this process, one of the most important aspects of meditation for attracting wealth is the practice of self-belief. To manifest wealth, you must believe that you are worthy of it. This belief in your own worthiness is a fundamental step in the process of manifesting abundance. Many people struggle with this concept because they've been taught that wealth is reserved for a few or that money is somehow inherently bad. These limiting beliefs often prevent people from fully stepping into their power and embracing the abundance that is already available to them. Through meditation, you begin to confront these beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts. You begin to believe that you are worthy of wealth and that the universe is always providing for you. You shift from the mindset of lack to one of trust in the flow of prosperity. The practice of meditation also teaches you the importance of patience and surrender. Wealth and abundance are not things that you force into your life. They are things that you allow. The law of attraction works when you align your energy with the frequency of abundance, and that requires trust. Meditation helps you to relax, release your attachment to the outcome, and surrender to the flow of life. When you are relaxed and at ease, you allow the universe to work on your behalf. The more you try to control how and when your wealth will manifest, the more resistance you create. The process of surrender is about trusting that everything is unfolding as it should, and that the universe is bringing you the right opportunities at the right time. Patience is a key component of this process because wealth does not manifest overnight. It requires consistent effort, but more importantly, it requires a deep belief that wealth is already yours, that it is coming to you, and that you are open to receiving it. As you continue with your meditation practice, you start to recognize the subtle ways in which wealth is already entering your life. It may not always show up as a sudden windfall of money, but rather in the form of new opportunities, increased inspiration, or creative ideas that could lead to financial success. This is the magic of meditation. It helps you become more attuned to the opportunities around you. It's not just about asking for what you want, but about becoming open and receptive to what the universe has to offer. Often, the opportunities for wealth are already present, but we fail to see them because we are too focused on what we lack or what we think we need. Meditation helps you become more aware of the present moment, of the abundance that exists right in front of you, and it allows you to see opportunities that you may have previously overlooked. Another benefit of meditation is its ability to help you overcome fear and limiting beliefs about money. For many, the idea of wealth brings up feelings of fear of losing money, fear of not being able to manage it, or fear of being judged for having too much. These fears are deeply rooted in our subconscious minds and often stem from past experiences or societal conditioning. Through meditation, you can uncover these fears and confront them. You can replace fear with faith and replace scarcity with abundance. The more you practice this, the more these fears lose their hold over you, and the more confident you become in your ability to manage wealth. You begin to trust that money is simply a tool, a resource that is meant to flow freely through your life, and you are fully capable of handling it with grace and wisdom. In addition to overcoming fear, meditation helps you to stay grounded and focused on your financial goals. Life can often pull us in many directions, and it's easy to become distracted or overwhelmed by external circumstances. Meditation teaches you to remain centered and focused on what matters most. It helps you tune out the noise and stay aligned with your intentions. As you meditate, you become more clear about what you want financially and more determined to pursue those goals with a sense of purpose and clarity. Meditation brings a sense of peace and focus that enables you to stay on track, even when challenges arise. One of the most profound aspects of meditation is that it allows you to experience financial freedom on an energetic level before it manifests in the physical world. As you meditate, you begin to feel the sense of abundance and security that comes with wealth, even if your bank account doesn't yet reflect it. This energetic shift is what attracts the physical manifestation of wealth into your life. The universe responds to your energy, not just your words or actions, and when you feel abundant, you naturally attract abundance. Meditation helps you connect with this energy and keeps you aligned with the frequency of wealth, even during times of uncertainty or financial struggle. Through this process, you begin to understand that wealth is not something to be chased. It is something to be attracted, and the more relaxed and aligned you are, the more easily it flows into your life. Meditation teaches you to trust the timing of your life and the natural flow of abundance. By creating space for wealth to enter your life, you allow the universe to work its magic, bringing you opportunities and resources when the time is right. And when you consistently align your thoughts, emotions, and energy with abundance, wealth becomes a natural byproduct of this alignment. By now, you should understand that wealth is not a goal to be reached through force, but a natural outcome of aligned thoughts and actions. Meditation is your gateway to a life of ease, abundance, and prosperity. The secret is within you, waiting for you to embrace it. So, tonight, as you lay your head on the pillow, remember wealth is already yours. Trust the process, meditate with intent, and let the universe bring what you deserve.